We're going to skip number 6 because we already know what the equation is. And so we don't have to look for it. Shh. So we're going to move on to number 7. Okay? Given the letters W, H, and O, we're going to list all the permutations. But we can only use 2 letters at a time. So we have WH, HW, Sh, HO, OH. We have, what else? We have WO and OW. Please stop talking while I'm talking. This is now being recorded. Knock it off. Marcus, do you have a question? Yeah. Okay. So how many permutations do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Remember, it's a permutation. So you could have also written it as the number of slots, 2 factorial, right, over, the whole thing. But we won't have to do that right now. How many combinations do we have? Combination order doesn't matter. So this is 1 combination, right? 2 and 3. So just 3. Let's turn it over. Okay, I'm going to do number 8. And then I want you guys to try some more. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to state whether it's a permutation or a combination after I'm done reading it. Then we're going to state what N and what R is. And we're going to put it in 2 different formulas. The one that has the factorials in it and the one that just has like P or C in it. Okay? In a class of 25 students, how many ways can 3 students be picked? 1 to be team leader, 1 to be reporter, and 1 to be a reporter. Is it a permutation or a combination? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Yes, Tyler. It is a permutation because it matters who does what. Order matters. So first it's a permutation. Okay. Then please raise your hand if you can tell me what N and R are. N and R. If we put it in the formula, N factorial over N minus R factorial. What is N? Brett? N is 25, which means R is 3. Okay, so that's 25 factorial over 25 minus 3 factorial. You can put it into your calculator that way. Or we have NPR, so we go to our calculator. We're opening up a calculator page. We hit menu and go down to probability and pick permutations. And it looks like this. An NPR shows up. We put parentheses, 25, comma, 3, and we get our answer is?
13,800.
Correct. You hit menu, probability, permutation. Okay, let's look at 9. Let's try one more, and then I'll let you do the rest on your own. Yep. There is a variety pack of a dozen different donuts sitting in the kitchen table. Stanley picks 4 donuts. How many ways can they do this? Please raise your hand if you can tell me if it's a permutation or a combination. John? Combination. Please raise your hand if you want to tell me what N and R are. Go ahead, Nick. What's N and R?
I know that there's a 12 and a 4.
Okay, which one goes for which one?
So 12 would, I believe, go for N.
That is correct. 12 is N, and then that would make 4 R. So the combination formula, remember, is N, so that's 12 factorial, over 12 minus 4 factorial 4 factorial. Or you go into your calculator, you push menu probability, and it'll pop up combinations NCR, where you go 12 comma 4, and you push enter, and what do you get, guys? 495. Any questions before I let you do the next ones? Okay, I want you guys to try 10, 11, and 12 right now, and then we'll reconvene. 10, 11, and 12 right this second. Yeah, it should be written in there. Sorry about that. Yes. Okay. Permutation, the order of matters. So if you, Brett, and I were in a group where I was the leader, you were the reporter, and Brett was the reporter, that's a different group. That's Brett's the leader. I'm the reporter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But donuts, he picks out 4 donuts. So it doesn't say. If you have 4 donuts, it doesn't matter if the first 2 picked out were powder and the last 2. But the first 2 and last 2, you still have the 4 donuts. So you got to decide if you say something about the range or it matters, like letters. Those are all organized. So that's the hardest part. Got to decide which one's which. So,
Are there any more tricks that I should know about?
Maybe. Do the probability here. We hit menu and then plug those in. Hit menu. The menu button.
Do I just press menu now?
Hit menu. See, it says N-E.
Yes.
And then probability. And then pick which one. Permutation.
Why is it more?
Let's look at who. There's more permutations than there are. Well, because we have WH, HW, HO, OH, WO, or OW, right? So there's 6 of them. But if order doesn't matter, there's only 3. So if order matters, order should be big. It should be bigger. I know. We all do. I'm giving you 4 more minutes, then I'm going to go over them.
That's what I said. Did I put them backwards?
I think you mixed up the 4 and 6. 6 should be N, 4 should be R. Yes, sir. Do the person, okay, if you and I are in a group together, does it matter if I say Steve and Miss Murphy or Miss Murphy and Steve? No.
What? Wait, what?
Okay. So for a pep assembly, first hour is from 7:40 to 8:23. Second hour is 8:30 to 9:12. Third hour is 9:19 to 10:01. Then you go to fifth hour, which is 10:08 to 10:51. Fourth hour and the lunch stay the same. And then sixth hour is from 12:35 to 1 o'clock. If you would like to take a picture of it, do so now, because I'm going to move it in about 10 seconds. Kelly, are you bothering Tyler?
Yes.
Give him his jacket back.
This is my jacket.
You're going to have to move your seat.
Okay, no. Okay. No, don't my seat.
Freddie, don't forget to take my pre-test and give it back. I think I gave it to you.
Oh my gosh. Miss Murphy. Tyler just called me a bad word.
Don't call Kelly a bad bird. Kelly don't do stuff to deserve the bad bird.
But isn't it, I thought when it comes to groups that includes two. I'm keeping it.
Because we can't just times it because you and I are good, but you could also go with Tiffany and you could go with Nicole. You know what I mean? Like, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do 10, 11, and 12 now. Okay, number 10, combination or permutation? Permutation. And I'm just going to skip to the NPR. Yep.
It's just a combination though.
Oh, interesting. When they say combination, they mean arrangements. So just because it says the word combination does not mean you can use the combination ones. Okay. So when I plug this into my calculator, I get 360. Shh. Back table. Okay. Your table. Quiet. Shh. Kelly, don't help me. Yes. Yeah. Because order matters. AS is different than SA. Okay. 11. Is it a combination or a permutation?
It's a combination.
It's a combination because Garen and I are on a team together. It doesn't matter if I say Garen and Miss Murphy or Miss Murphy.
Wait,
Sometimes it does. Wait, number 11 is a combination?
Yes.
Oh, isn't it a permutation?
Student has to work on it.
Yeah. I just said combination.
Does it? Excuse me. This is why it's not a permutation. Ready? Shh. So I don't have to explain again. Okay? It is a permutation. It is a combination instead of a permutation because does it give us roles? No. So roles will be a permutation. Okay? Because if John and I are in a group together, it doesn't matter whose name is said first. We're still in a group. Yes.
But it says diff.
I'm sorry, Lawrence is asking a question. Correct.
Yes.
But if I say Lawrence and I are in a group, so I'm in a group with, I'll just do 4. Okay. Amanda and I are in a group, Lawrence and I are in a group, Stephen and I are in a group. Okay, so that's done. Right? Lawrence has not been in a group with who? That he still needs to be in a group with. Right. You don't count me. So order doesn't matter, right? If I say Murphy, Lawrence, it's the same as Lawrence, Murphy for a group. Now, if it said one person has to be the recorder and one person has to be the reporter, then Lawrence is the recorder and me as the reporter is different than me as the recorder and Lawrence is the reporter. Yeah? But there's no roles. Okay. 12A. How many? Oh, wait.
12A is
The Rails Club as a group of 25 train fanatics. Choose 4 members in the board of directors. How many possible boards are they? That's a combination.
Yeah.
So that's NCR 25-4 would be 12,650.
Then
Now it says how many different possibilities if there's a chair, vice chair, treasurer, and secretary.
that's a permutation.
That's a permutation because there are roles. 25 4, that means there are 303 4.
So I did.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 600. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do one more.
Keep on to the side.
What? Well, that is what you said. So we're going to go back to the who. Okay? WHO. WH is 1, HW is 1. WO is 1, OW is 1. HO is 1, OH is 1, right? So we had 6 permutations because order mattered. But if order doesn't matter and WH is the same as HW, we only have 3. Permutations is always going to be bigger because order matters. So Steve and I in a group is different than me and Steve. So there's 2. Where if order doesn't matter, it would only be 1. Right? If order matters, it's bigger. Okay. 13 is a little complicated, so let's go over this. At a burger specialty restaurant, the topping options are ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. It is ketchup because ketchup is actually a brand. Yeah. It's like saying Kleenex versus tissues or Band-Aid versus adhesive wrap. Okay. Yep. That was a great segue, and we're moving on. Okay. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, tomatoes, onions, lettuce, mushrooms, Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, steak sauce, and guacamole. If you can choose between a 4-ounce and a 6-ounce burger and want a mix of 4, how many toppings can you choose?
4.
Okay, how many different orders can you have? First of all,
The order does count?
order
No,
counts.
Does it? Does it?
Does it or doesn't it?
Does it?
It does, because you wanna, because you decide what you put on.
Okay, so here's the issue if order matters or not, because I'm not sure about this now. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, tomato, is that different than mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, tomato? So it wouldn't be, order doesn't matter, so it would be a combination, right? Okay. Then it does. So here's the issue. We have to ignore the burgers at first, okay? Because we can only have 4 toppings, but how many burgers can we have? Can we have both a 4-ounce and a 6-ounce?
Yeah.
No, it says choose between.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. So then whatever the answer is for this, we have to times it by how many options? 2. So when we put it, because there are 2 different burgers that you could put it on. So there are 2 possibilities. So I'm going to go to menu, probability, combinations, put 11, comma 4. There's my answer, times that by 2, so it's 660 options.
Wait. 660?
That is not what I got.
What did you get?
Not that.
You
11
put it in backwards.
Yeah,
That's my bad. I actually typed 10.
Wait, why are you multiplying it by 2?
because there are 2 different burgers that could go on.
Oh, okay.
So you have like 330 options for a burger if it's 4 ounces and 330 options for 6.
Okay.
Wait, so it,
Joe Kellerman, if you fall asleep, I have to call
Wait,
home.
so order
Make
doesn't
sure
matter?
you're up. Order doesn't matter.
Why not?
Well, if
Well,
you
does it
order,
matter?
if you order at a restaurant and say I want ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, and relish,
It's still the
are
same
they gonna
thing.
put it in a different order if you say relish, mayonnaise, mustard?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we go to.
You guys go to much better restaurants
The
than I
very
do.
specific store.
Yes.
I guess if I was at like Subway, order does matter because they put on whatever you say first. But if you were ordering at McDonald's where you can't see it, like they're just gonna throw on whatever.
It's just making it like
Well, when you think about it, though, when you do go to McDonald's, they usually do put it in a certain order. I mean, they put
But it doesn't matter
They
what way
don't
you
go
say